Hey guys, it is Kale again. This video is probably going to be really short. Just not feeling so hot, got a headache and shit, but just really wanted to update. I have pretty much had the best night of my life last night. Although, I'm going to say so far because I guess there's, just because, you know, I haven't lived my entire life yet, but to this point so far, probably I was the most excited and the happiest I'd been, at least in a very long time. Anyways, why I am so excited is last night I talked to my mom's boyfriend. I went in, he was sitting in there watching TV or something, in my mom in his room, and I just walked in there, I'm like, because yesterday morning, I was really flipping out, I had a really bad morning, pretty much emotionally just drained, and, you know, I knew if I didn't talk to him soon, he would probably start worrying. And I had already decided that I needed, to, I think I said that a lot in all of my last video about how I just couldn't not come out to them anymore, but, last night, went in there and said, can I just talk to you? I want to talk about what I was saying earlier, and I sat down and I'm like, well, so we had previously had a conversation about gender, and I'm like, well, I really hadn't thought about that and this and that and that. Kind of avoiding the subject, not really being truthful because I didn't want to talk about it at that point. I wasn't ready to talk about it with them at that point. But, so I went in there, I'm like, alright, so wasn't exactly truthful a week or so, a couple weeks ago when we talked about the whole gender thing. And pretty much from there, just went and we talked for like an hour, and it was really awesome because he's like, well, you know what, whatever makes you happy. He was talking about a couple trans friends he had, M to F, and wishes he still had the phone numbers, just because, that he figured it would be really nice to have somebody who knows the feelings of not fitting in the right body to talk to, face to face and whatnot, or even on the phone. But so that went really great, and he actually told me that, I think it was like 4 or 5 days before we had, or around that same time that we had that gender conversation, I had left my journal, which is another way I had been expressing my feelings. Just something for my own record of how I was feeling. I had left it in their room on accident. I had taken it in. I was hanging out with him. I was trying to write down some of my feelings. We were watching a movie or TV or something. And and I left it in there, and apparently it had been left flopped open, which I didn't realize, so, and apparently he thinks my mom may have read a passage, which probably contained to my sexual, like gender identity and that stuff, and feelings on my spiritual, gender opposed to the physical gender I was born into. But so he was telling me about that they had talked about it, and my mom had said that she just wanted me to be happy. And then we went to drop my youngest sister off somewhere, and we went to pick her up from her second to last swim thing, and my mom wanted to get my little sister, and my mom's boyfriend and I stayed in the car, and I'm like, I look at him and I go, I felt like a real chicken today because I've had a lot of opportunities where I could and wanted to talk to Mom about this stuff, and didn't get a chance. And I just, every time I did, I don't know, I just all of a sudden I clammed up and just got really quiet and just, I don't even know why, because it's not like I'm worried about it, because he's like 99% sure, or last night he was anyways, that, you know, there'd be no issue with it. And so while we were sitting in the car waiting, we were talking about stuff and this and that, and I just said that to him. He was like, well, I just want to, you know, I did tell her last night that we talked. I didn't give her details or anything, but I did tell her that we talked and what we talked about, and I'm like, okay. So, officially, my mom knows. And I'm still, I still have a roof over my head. I haven't received any really snooty negative comments from her today, which is really great, really great. I'm just really ecstatic. I pretty much didn't get to sleep last night just because of the excitement of the weight that was taken off my chest when after I talked to him. I probably should be a lot more excited than I am right now. But I think after I finally talk to my mom, that's going to be the exciting thing. Just because it's going to be like, okay, you know, I'm not my mom, I'm not to my mom's boyfriend, who pretty much is the paternal figure in my life at the moment. I don't want anything to do with my dad, but that's a video for another time. Yeah, this video actually went a lot longer than I had expected, but so that is where I'm at. I am pretty much out as a preteen, pre-surgery, transgendered F to M to 90% of the people in my life. A few of my friends, my little sisters, and a few people that I just know around the neighborhood don't know yet. I'm sure there's going to be questions. I mean, the people around here, I'm not going to go up to them and be like, I'm transgendered, or my little sisters, but I know there are going to be questions after I finally start binding, which I'm hoping is going to be soon, depending on what I can get and how well it's going to work for me. So I'm really pumped that pretty much made my night last night and my day today. I'd be a lot more excited if I wasn't in a lot of pain. So I'm going to go lay down, chill out, and just be really pumped about my good fortune. So I will see you soon, YouTube.